Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Exodus 14 to 22, Proverbs 26, and Psalm 62. Let's start. And the Lord said to Moses, tell the people who visited the tent back in the camp in front of the people between Migdol and the sea, in front of Baal-Zephon, and you shall encamp facing by the sea. But Pharaoh will say to the people of Israel, they are wandering in the land, the wilderness has shut them in. I'll harden Pharaoh's hand, he will pursue them. I'll give glory over Pharaoh and all his hosts. The Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, and they did so. The king of Egypt was told the people who fled the mind of Pharaoh and his servants was changed toward the people, and they said, what is this we have done, that we have let Israel go from serving us? So he made ready his chariot and took his army with him, took 600 chosen chariots, and all the other chariots of Egypt with officers, and over all of them. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued the people of Israel, while the people of Israel came defiantly. The Egyptians pursued them all Pharaoh's horses and chariots and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them and encamped at the sea by Pi-hahiroth in front of Baal-Zephon. Prayer drew near the people of Israel left from their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians were much off, and they feared greatly, and the people of Israel cried out to the Lord. He said to Moses, because they had no grace in Egypt, that you have taken us away to die in the wilderness. Why have you done to us and bring us out of Egypt? Is not this what we said to you in Egypt? Leave us the land that we may serve the Egyptians. For it would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness. And Moses said to people, fear not, stand firm, and see the salvation of the Lord, but you will work for you today. For the Egyptian whom you see today, you shall never see again. The Lord fight for you, and you have only to be silent. And listen to his mighty cry to him, and tell the people to Israel to go forward. Lift up your side, stretch out your hand to the sea and divide. The people of Israel may go through the sea and drag on. Harden the hearts of the Egyptians, that they shall go on after. I'll give glory over Pharaoh and all his hosts, his chariots and his horsemen, and they shall know that I am the Lord. When I have won glory over Pharaoh's chariots and his horsemen, the angel of God is going before the host is unmoved and went behind them. The pillar of fire moved from before them and stood behind them. Going from between the host again, and host Israel, there was climate of darkness. Middle of the night without one coming near the other all night. And the messengers in his hand over the sea, and the Lord drove the sea back by a strong east wind all night, and made the sea dry, and the waters were divided. And the people of Israel went out into the midst of the sea on dry ground. There was being a water in the right hand on their left. The Egyptians pursued and went in after them in the midst of the sea. All Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and his horsemen, the Egyptian forces through the Egypt. And in the morning watched the Lord in pale fire of a cloud looked down on the Egyptian forces and threw the Egyptian forces into a panic, clogged the chariot wheels so that they drove over, and the Egyptians said, let's flee from before Israel. If the Lord fights for them against the Egyptians, the Lord said straight to Moses, stretch out your hand over the sea. If the water may come back upon the Egyptians, from the chariots and from their horsemen. The Moses turned his hand over with the sea, and the sea returned to its normal course when the morning appeared. The Egyptians fled into it, the Lord threw the Egyptians into the midst of the sea. The Lord returning covered the chariots and the horsemen, all the host of Pharaoh, then followed them into the sea, and not one of them remained. And the people of Israel walked on dry ground through the sea, the waters being one on the right hand of their left. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day from the hand of the Egyptians. Israel saw the Egyptians down the seashore. Israel saw the great power of the Lord used against the Egyptians. So the people feared the Lord, and they believed the Lord. And 7 Moses. Then Moses and the people of Israel sang a song to the Lord, saying, I'll sing to the Lord, his triumph gloriously. The horse and his body is thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and my sword. He has come in salvation. This is my God, and my praise him. The final of God, I was all heard. The Lord is the man of war. The Lord is his name. First chosen his host, he cast into the sea. And his chosen officers were sent to the Red Sea. The floods covered them, and he went down to the depths like a sea. Your right hand, O Lord, glorious. Your right hand, O Lord, shines out, and the greatest of your majesty, you overthrow your adversary. Send me your fury. Conditions like stubble, the blast of your nostrils, the waters part out, the floods stood up in the heat. And the deeps congealed in the heart of the sea. And we say, I'll overtake, I'll divide this war, my delight shall have its fill down, I'll draw myself my hand showed to show me blue here with the sea covered. And they sing like lead in the mighty goes, who is like your Lord among the gods, who is like you majestic holiness, this wholesome glorious deeds through the the shape showed you all on the earth for them, you led in your service like the people in the everything. You find them my strength to your heart, but people have heard the tremble of pangs, seems to the inhabitants first year. They now the chiefs are in dismay, trembling sees the years. Well, the inhabitants of Canaan melted away, tearing dreadful, and the greatness of the arm they still was tearing, 20 people at low pathway, till the people pass by and gave practice. You will bring them and plant them in your own as a place where the Lord you may fear by it, like a sanctuary low which your hands will establish. And will reign forever, and for all the horses of Pharaoh is chariots and the horsemen when it is the sea. And the back of the waters of the sea upon the people they so walked on the dragon in the sea, and Miriam prophetess to sister, took Tamari in her hand, all the world went out after the 10 raging dancing, Miriam sang to love his triumph gloriously, his horses led his down to the sea. Then many Israel set up on the right sea, and they went into the wilderness to share they went 3 days in the wilderness. And they came to Mara, they could not drink the water of Mara because it was bitter, therefore its name Mara. The people grumbled against Moses, saying, what shall we do? And they cried to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a rock, he threw it into some water, and the water became sweet. There the Lord made for them a statute of the Lord, and entrusted them, saying, if you will diligently listen to the voice of the Lord, you're going to do without it right in your minds. And he gave ear to his commands to keep his statute. I'll put none into the seas on you that I put in the Egypt to find the Lord your healer. And they came to Elam, there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, and they came there by the water. They set out from Elam on the congregation of people over, so came to the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elam and Sinai. And on the 15th day of the second month after they departed from the land of Egypt, the whole congregation of the people is grumbled against Moses and the wilderness, and the people is asserted, without we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the meat pots and ate bread to the full fear of brought us out into the wilderness to kill the whole assembly with hunger. And the Lord said to Moses, behold, I am about to rain bread from heaven for you. And then the people shall go out and gather a day's portion every day, that I may test them whether they walk in my law. And on the 6th day, when they prepare what they bring, it will be twice as much as they gather together. So Moses and Aaron said to all the people, at evening shall know there was a Lord who brought you out of the land of Egypt. In the morning you shall see the glory of the Lord, because he has had you grumbling against the Lord. What are we that you grumble against us? And Moses said, when the Lord gives you in the evening meat to eat, in the morning bread to the full, because the Lord has heard that you grumble against us. Well, you grumble not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses said to Aaron, say to all the congregation, the people is that come here before the Lord. And he heard grumbling. As soon as Aaron spoke to the whole congregation of people, and looked toward the wood and said, behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord said to Moses, I have heard the grumbling of the people. So say tonight, twilight shall eat me. In the morning shall be filled with bread, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God. In the evening, quail came out and covered the camp. In the morning, dew laid around the camp. When the dew gone, and there was on the face of the wilderness of fire, flame like a thing, finds frost on the ground. When the people Israel saw it, they said to one another, what is it? They didn't know what it was. And Moses said to him, the bread that the Lord has given you to eat is what the Lord has commanded. Gather each one of you as much as you can eat. You shall each take an according to the persons that each of you has in this day. And the people said to gather some more, some less. When they got measured with whoever gathered much and nothing left over, whoever gathered little had no left. Each of them gathered as much as he could eat. And Moses said, let no one leave any of it over till the morning. And they did not listen to Moses. And left part of it till the morning, and bread went to snare. And Moses was angry with them. Morning by morning they gathered each as much as he could eat. When the sun grew hot, it melted. On the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 ounces each. And when all the leaders of the congregation came to Moses, he said to them, this is what the Lord's command. The rest of the days long, Moses slowly said to the Lord, bake what you will bake, and what you will boil, and all the left over lay aside to them and kept until the morning. So they laid it aside till the morning, as the Lord commanded. And Moses commanded, you don't think there were no ones, and then Moses said, eat it today. For today's the Sabbath. He will not find it in the field. 6 days shall go there. On the 7th day, which is Sabbath, there will be none. On the 7th day, Sunday, he went out again, and he found none. And the Lord said to me, how long will you free to keep my commandments and my law? See, the Lord is giving you Sabbath. Therefore, on the 6th day, he gives you bread for 2 days. Remain each of you in his place. Let no one go out of his place on the 7th day. And so the people rest on the 7th day. And as Israel's called the same manner, it was like white and sea white, and the taste of it was like waffles made with honey. When it said, this was the Lord's command, let no man of it be kept throughout your generation. Then you see the bread with which I fed you in the wilderness. And then I brought you out of the land of Egypt. And Moses said to Aaron, take a jar from the omer of manna, and place before the Lord to be kept throughout your generation, as the Lord commanded. So Aaron placed before the testimony to be kept. The people of Israel ate the manna 40 years till they came to a habitable land. They ate the manna till they came to the border of the land. All the congregation of the people of Israel made offered the waters to stand by stages, going to the command of the Lord, and going to refuge. There was no water for the people to drink. Therefore the people called with Moses and said, give us water to drink. And then Moses said to him, why do you call with me? Why do you test the Lord? The people thirsted there for water. And the people grumbled against Moses and said, why do you bring us up out of Egypt to kill a certain people and our livestock with us? So Moses cried to the Lord, what should I do with the people? They were almost ready to see me. Stone me. And the Lord said to Moses, pass on before the people, take me to some of the elders, and take me and stuff with destruction. And you go, behold, I'll stand before you over there on the rock of Horeb, shall strike the rock. What shall come out of it? And the people were drinking and stood beside the elders of Israel. They called the name of the place Massa and Meribah, because the calling of the people of Israel. And they tested the Lord by saying, is the Lord among us or not? And Amalek came and fought with Israel and refuge. And so Moses said to Joshua, choose first men to go out and fight with the men. Tomorrow I'll stand on the top of the hill with the staff of God in my hand. Then Joshua dismissed Israel and fought with Amalek. While Moses and Aaron went up to the top of the hill. Whenever Moses held up his hand, Israel prevailed. Wherever he lowered his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands grew big. They took a stone, put it under him, and he sat on it. While Aaron had hold up his hands, one on one side, and the other on the other side. So his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. Then Joshua overlord and Amalek his people with the sword. And the Lord said to Moses, write this as a memorial in the book and recite it in the ears of Joshua. I'll leave the memory of Amalek from under him. And Moses built an altar called the name of the Lord is my balance, and hand upon the throne of the Lord. The Lord have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Jethro the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law. And of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel's people, how the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, had taken Zipporah, Moses' wife, he sent her home along with the 2 sons. The name of the one was Gershom, and the name of the other Eliezer. And then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with the sons and wife to Moses and the waters where he was encamped in the mountain of God. And he said to Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons with her. Moses went up to meet his father-in-law and bowed down and kissed him, and they asked each other their welfare and wanted to attend. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done for him. And to the Egyptian for Israel said, how should these come upon them in the way? Hath the Lord delivered them? And Jethro rejoiced for all the good that the Lord had done to Israel, and that he had delivered them out of the hand of the Egyptian. Jethro said, blessed be the Lord who has delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptian, out of the hand of Pharaoh, and has delivered the people from out of the hand of the Egyptians. And now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, because in this fair they dealt arrogantly with the people. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, brought about nothing and sacrificed to God. And Aaron came with all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And the next day Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood around Moses from morning till evening. And Moses' father-in-law saw that all they used to do for the people. He said, what is this you are doing for the people? Why do you sit like now? The people stand around you from morning till evening. And Moses said to father-in-law, if the people come to you to inquire about them, and they have a dispute, they come to you and decide between one person and another, and make them listen to God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said to him, what you're doing is not good. You need the people with you or something, but he sounds like the things too heavy for you. You're not able to do it. And I obey my voice. I'll give you advice, and the God will be with you. You shall represent people before God and bring their case to God. You shall warn them about the statute of the Lord. Make them know the way in which they will ask to walk and what they must do. However, look for able men from all people, and who fear God, who will trust me hereby. The best of splendor, who will choose 1,000 or 100 before peace and tents. Let them judge people at all times. Every great man they shall bring to you. Every small one they shall decide themselves. It will be easy for you, and they'll be able to burden with you. If you do this, God will direct you, and you'll be able to endure the people who go to the place of peace. And Moses listened to the voice of his father and deal with these. Said Moses chose evil men over always only them heads of the people. Choose 1,000, 150 and tens. And judge people at all times. Any hard case they brought to Moses, and each one they decide themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and they went away to his own country. A third evening of the people were taken out of the land of Egypt, and that day they came to the waters of Sinai. They set up from left hand and came to the waters of Sinai, and came to the waters. And every time came before the mountain, and Moses went up to and the Lord called to him on the mountain, saying, thus you shall say to the house of Jacob, and tell the people, you shall see what I did to to you. Now I bought you, and my voice was brought you to myself. And therefore, if you indeed obey my voice and keep my covenant, you shall be my treasured possession among all people. So the earth you shall be to making no grace and holiness. And he said, you shall speak to people, it's just a mess came for thousands of people and said before all these words, and the Lord commanded him. And the people answered again themselves, the Lord spoke word, and most reported the words of the people to the Lord, and the Lord said to Moses, behold, I am coming to you in a thick cloud, that the people may enter when I speak, hear when I speak with you. May I also believe you forever. And Moses told the words of the people to the Lord, Lord said to Moses, go to you and consecrate them today to my earth, and wash their garments and be ready for the day. And on the third day, the Lord will come down on Mount Sinai and outside of all the people, and you shall set the limits of the people all around, saying, do take care not to go up into the mountain, touch the edge of it, whoever touches the mountain will be put to death. No, shall touch him, but he shall be stoned or shot. Where the beast will meet, he shall not live. When the trumpet sounds along the last day, shall come to the mountain. So Moses went up and down from the mountain to tell the people, consecrate the people. And washed their garments, and he said to the people, be ready for the third day, do not go near a wall. On the morning of the third day, there was thunder and lightnings, and a clear cloud in the mountain, and very long loud trumpets at last, so that all the people in the camp trembled. And the most brought the people out of the camp to Nico, and it was took the stand for the mountains. No Mount Sinai was wrapped in smoke, because the Lord descended on it in fire. The Spirit of the Lord went up like the smoke of the cone, the whole mountain trembled greatly, and the sound of the trumpet grew loud and loud. And Moses spake, and the God answered in thunder. The Lord came down on Mount Sinai to the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses went up. And the Lord said to Moses, go down, Lord, the people, lest they break through to the Lord, to the Lord, and many of them perish. Moses let the priests come near to the Lord, consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out against them. And Moses said to the Lord, people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you yourself warned us, saying, let me around the mountain, consecrate it. And the Lord said to him, go down, and come up, bring Aaron with you. And do not let the priests and people break through to come up to the Lord, unless you break out against them. So Moses went down to the and told them, and God spake all these words, saying, I the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. And so many of the gods before me, you shall not make for yourself a carved image, or any likeness to anything that is in heaven above, that is in the earth beneath, that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve the fire, the Lord your God, and the jealous God. Judge God visits the iniquity of the fathers and the children of the third and fourth generation, and those who hate me, for sure his devil love to thousands, those who love me and keep my commands. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God with in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes the name of it. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall live and do all your work, but the 7th day is Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work. You, your son, your daughter, your master, with your female servant, your livestock, with sojourners within your gates. And in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in, on rest on the 7th day. And for the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, made holy, honor the Father in your mouth. Your days may be long in the land, the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against anyone. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not commit your neighbor's wife, who is mistress, or sorcerers, don't give anything. And his new neighbors, and all people saw the thunder and the flash of lightning. And they sounded the trumpet in the mountain, smoke. The people were afraid and trembled, and they stood far off and said to me, you speak to us and we will listen. Do not let God speak to us, lest we die. And I said to people, do not fear, for God has come to test you. The fear of him may be before you, and you may not sin. People stood far off. Almost you need to take back where God was, and the Lord said to me, so shall I say to the people, you shall see for yourself where I talk with you from heaven. You shall make gods of silver to be with me, nor shall you make for yourself God to go. And after the earth you shall make for me a sacrifice, and every burnt offering and your peace offering, your sleep in your oxen. Every place where I cause men, and to remember that I'll come to you and bless you. You make me an altar of stone, you shall not build an hewn. And if you will ensure no you profane, you shall not go up by steps to my altar, but your nakedness be not exposed. Now these are what you shall step forward, and by you slave, you shall serve 6 days, and the 7th he shall go out free, and nothing. If he comes in sin, we shall go out sin. If he comes in married, his wife shall go out with him. If a master gives some wife, she bears some sons of his wife, and the children shall be a master, and shall go alone. And if the stay with me, and he says, I love my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him to God, and he shall bring him to the door of the doorpost, and his master shall also through with an oar, and he shall be a slave forever. Man his daughter is a slave, he shall not go to him, male slave to him, and she does not please his master. He's a master, he is destined forever for himself, and he shall let her be there. Married him. He has no right to sell it to a foreign people, since he is breaking favor. If he destines her for a son, he shall deal with her with the door. He has another wife for himself. He shall not diminish her food or clothing or amount to rise. He doesn't do these things, but he shall go out and nothing without pain or money. Whoever strikes him in his seas, I shall be put to death. If you do not lie and wait for him, let go, let the fall to no point for your place to which you may flee. If a man willfully attacks another to kill him by gun, he shall take it from my altar that he may die. Whoever strikes his father and mother shall be put to death. Whoever steals a man and sells him, and anyone found in possession, those shall be put to death. Whoever curses his father and mother shall be put to death. A man caught or one strikes the earth with a stone with his fist, and the man does not lie but takes to his bow. And if the man rises again, walks down towards the star, he struck him shall be clear, and shall pay for the loss of his son. He shall have unfairly him, and a man strikes a slave, male or female, with the slave dies under his hand, he shall be avenged. And a slave survives a day or two, is not to be avenged, for the slave is his money. And a man strike together, and he bring a woman, so that children command that is their harm. No one who shall be fined, for one husband shall impose on her. He shall pay the judge to know if there's harm, you shall pay life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hair for hair, foot for foot, bone for bone, wound for wound, strife for strife. When a man strikes the eye of a slave, male or female, destroys, he shall let the slave go free because of his eye. If he knocks the tooth of the slave, male or female, then he shall let the slave go free because of his tooth. When he kills a man or woman to death, the ox shall be slain, his flesh shall not be eaten, with the honor of the ox shall not be liable. If thus has been accustomed to go on the past, and his owner has been warned but is not kept in it, and he kills a man or woman, the ox shall be slain, the owner shall be put to death. If ransom is a person, then he shall get the redemption of his life, whether it is the person. If it causes a man son of authority, he shall be dealt with according to the ceremony. For what causes a slave, male or female, the owner shall give it to him, master they shall cut the soul, all shall be stoned, and the man opens the bill, and the antiques does not cover. And then also the donkey falls into it, and the piece shall pay shall make restoration. Look at money suits and Debbie shall be his. Or men's ox butts and other dies, they shall sell the live ox and shirts back. And Debbie says they shall share his and that ox being accustomed to go on the bus. Who is not given any shall repay ox for ox, and Debbie shall be his. If a man steals an ox or a sheep and kills themselves, he shall pay 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. If the thief is found breaking instructions of these dies, shall be under blood guilt for him. If the son of prisoner, there shall be blood guilt for him. He shall pay if he is nothing, he shall be sold for his theft. And if the stolen beast is found alive in his possession, whether it's an ox or a donkey or a sheep, he shall pay double. If a man calls a field or forbidden to be grazed over unless furious loose and feeds in the man's field, he shall make restitution from the best in his own vineyard. If 5% catches the thorn, so that the sack grain is standing ground in the field is against you, he stole the 5 shall make full restitution. If a man gives to his neighbor's money or goods to keep safe, he is stolen from the man's house, and the thief is found, he shall pay double. If the thief is not found, only the house shall come near to God to show whether he or he's put his hand to his neighbor's property. No breach of trust whether it's not for an ox or a donkey or a sheep or a fly. For any kind of loss in which one says this is it. In the case of both parties shall come before God, the one whom God condemns shall pay double to his neighbor. If a man gives to his neighbor a donkey or an ox or a sheep or any beast to keep safe, his dies or his injuries driven away without any seeing. And if that law shall be driven between them both to see whether he is not he's put his hand to his neighbor's property, then he shall accept the oath, shall not make restitution. If he is stolen from him, he shall make restitution to his own. If he is torn by beast, he brings evidence, he shall not make restitution for what has been torn. If a man buys anything that was neighbor's injured or dies, or did not be with it, he shall make full restitution. Those with it, he shall make a restitution. Besides, it came for his hunting free. If a man seduces a virgin who is not projected from the life of them, shall give the bride price for it and make it his wife. If a man shall they refuse to give it to him, shall pay money equal to the bride price of virgin. He shall not put in a source for still, therefore, whoever lies with him, shall be put to death. No sacrifice to any god other than the Lord, then shall be devoted to his shall wrong sojourner or present of you, as sojourners in the land of Egypt. He shall mistreat any widow or father's child. If we do mistreat them, crying to me, I shall only hate the crying my wrath of it. How could the son why shall I become widows and you for fathers? If you lend money to any man who will work with you, as well, you shall not be like a money lender to him, you shall not exact interest from him. If you ever take your neighbor's cloak and pledge, you shall return it to him before the sun goes down. Then his uncovering his cloak for his body. And what else shall you say? And if he cries to me, I'll hear, for I am compassionate. You shall not revoke God nor curse the will of people. And you shall not delay to offer the fullness of your harvest them from the outflow. Because the first one he stands, you shall give it to me. You shall do the same with the oxen and your sheep. And 7 days shall be with his mother, and 8 days shall give it to me. You shall be consecrated to me, therefore you shall not eat any flesh that is torn by beasts, and you shall throw it to the dogs. Proverbs 26. Like snow in summer rain, harp seven is not fitting for a fool. Like sparrows floating, like swallows flying. This curse that causes judgment not lie. With the whip of the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a ruff of the back of horse. And it's not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him yourself. And it's a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. Never sends a miss by the hand of a fool, cuts off his own feet and drinks wines. Like lame intellects which hang useless is a problem in the mouth of fools. Like one who binds stone in a sling is the one who gives honor to a fool. Like the one that goes up in the hand of a donkey is probably in the metaphors, like an archer who meets everyone. And one who hides passing forward drunken, like a dog that returns to its master, a fool repeats his fault. Do you see a man's wise in their eyes? There's more hope for a fool than for him. Whoever says there's a lion in the bed, there's a light in the street, says the door turns on his hinges, so does the slug on his bed. Slug raises his hand in the dish, and waits him out to bring it back to his mouth. Slug is wise in his own oath than 7 men who can answer sensibly. Wolf and meadows and quarrel on his own. It's like one who takes a passing dog by his ears. Like a man may throw 5 men's arrows in death, as a man sees near, says I'm only joking. Like a wood the fire goes in, where there's no whisper calling seeds. A sharp to heart as a wood to fire, so across the man for king extra. Once a whisper, I like delicious morsels, they go down in parts of the body. Look, lays covering in earth and myself far from those with the heart. Whoever hates disguises himself with his lips and the harvest seed in his heart. May speak graciously, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in the sun. For those hate should be covered with deception, his business will be expressed in his sin. Whoever digs people fall into it, and his stone will come back and him and starts rebelling. Lying tongue hates his business, if I mouth works for him. Psalm 62. God alone my soul waits and starts for him, comes my salvation. He alone is my rock, my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. And then along with all of you attack him into about him like a leaning warrior, tottering fence. And then you plan to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood, they bless in their mouth. Humanly they curse. Then God alone my soul waits and starts from God. My hope is from him. He only is my rock, my salvation. My fortress shall not be shaken. On God rests my salvation, my glory, my mighty rock, my refuge is God. Trust him at all times. Have you poured your heart for? God is a refuge for us, with those the lowest out by the breath, those high stay out of delusion. The balances they got, they like to get light in their breath. Who no trust in extortion, set no vain hopes on robbery. If riches increase, let's send down your heart. And once God is spoken, twice I've had this. And power belongs to God, and that you are Lord belongs to love, and for you are unto all men and countries well. Now as the nation I did lust for every great heads, Father in heaven, hell be your name. The kingdom come, you done with as it is in heaven. Give us day above, give us the days for gun, that these not temptation, that is from the evil one. Give us the kingdom of the power, the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.